PBA League quarterfinals roll on. Philly is clean with a turkey working and picked up the lead on the bench after the Osku-Palermo 4-9 split. And Patrick Allen with his last crack to help the team.
What you do. What you do.
Using the full length of the approach.
Thank God they're walls. Thank God they're China, brother.
Patrick's wearing a back brace as well. I mean, he's got a bad knee, bad back. This guy needs an overhaul.
And Allen picking up Palermo there with a strike in the 6th. He's done. The teammates will need to take it home, but Philly given the lead on the bench, and now an opportunity to extend it as Mike Devaney loads up for Philly here. 6th frame.
That's interesting. The 4-pin moves over and tries to get in between the 2 and the 8. The machine can't pick it up because it's off spot. But here's the thing. You don't move the pin back to its original spot. You leave it where it is. Devaney will have to shoot the spare as is. But quite honestly, I think it's easier now.
You know, I've seen double wood, but I've never seen triple wood.
Yeah, well, you're looking at it.
Interesting spare conversion. But a spare nonetheless. And the pin count makes it now a 1-pin advantage for Philly, up 3-0, trying to close out Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh trying to force a sudden death roll-off to advance to the semifinals in the PBA League. Martin Larson up on a strike, and they can take the lead back here. 7th frame.
Yes, baby.
Larson delivers.
And
a lead change. Pittsburgh fighting to stay alive in the PBA League.
Yeah, they really are, and they've taken a 9-pin lead with a strike there. They started 4-bagger, Osku's pocket 4-9, and then another double behind it. The trick is when you switch lanes, the team has to get it lined up immediately.
Yeah. Blanchard drills the rack in the 7th.
Good shot there by Josh. You're going to hear something if Eugene McCune strikes on this ball. I promise.
Eugene McCune, 3-time PBA Tour titleist with 18 career PBA regionals, now up in the 8th for Pittsburgh, trying to stay alive.
Hook back, hook back. Oh, my God.
Half a loaf, bucket, plus the 7.
Wow.
Well, he got it right at target, and at that speed, it had no chance of getting back. About the worst time you could leave 5-count bucket.
Oh, no.
And he missed it.
That's horrible.
It's a tough frame for McCune.
This could be the end of their tournament. I mean, the most inopportune times to get half and then to miss the spare behind it. If he would have made the spare, they would have still had a small lead. Now you got Dan McClellan up on the left lane. Dan McClellan hasn't missed the pocket but once today.
Yeah, baby! Come on, guys, let's go!
Pure stroke, Randy, and a big turnaround here in the 8th frame.
The Jackrabbits went from being 9 pins ahead to trailing by, trying to get the score update.
Baby.
Hang on.
Come on, guys, let's go!
They went from up by 9 to trailing by 20 in 1 frame.
Pittsburgh can still put up 227, and Russell puts a box, fills it with an X in the foundation frame over to Simonelli. Philly is clean here in the team game. A turkey now double working. 9th frame. Perfect shot. Boy, he just has not missed, as you mentioned, Randy.
Perfect today. Every shot Ryan Simonelli has thrown has been a strike. I'm not sure I wouldn't have put Ryan Simonelli in the anchor position just because how good he's bowling and the left side of the lane not breaking down.
And speaking of anchor bowlers, here's Oscar Palermo for Pittsburgh. Left the 4-9 split in his last 2 strike attempts on the left lane. Let's see if the right side is any kinder.
He needs to strike out to force Bill O'Neill to mark. But honestly, the chances really disappeared in the 8th frame. Eugene got up. He was working on a double. He could have increased their lead to 19. He was jacked up. He missed target right, and it was an open frame.
Oscar doubles in the 10th. Field ball now for 227. And O'Neill will step up with an opportunity to advance Philly into our semifinal round of the PBA League. .225.
That's perfect. Splitting.
Well, that's enough to force Bill O'Neill to mark. Remember, crazier things have happened. Bill O'Neill did leave a pocket 7-10 in his singles match against Osku in the 9th frame that gave them a chance. I don't see Bill O'Neill doing anything but striking on this ball. Almost another pocket 7-10. Right now, Bill O'Neill just needs to convert a 10-pin. If he misses this, they'll lose by 1. A spare here to advance to the semifinals.
And the Philadelphia Hitmen have swept the Pittsburgh Jackrabbits, advancing to the semifinals of the PBA League. We'll face the Silver Lake Atom Splitters in the semis.
Take another look at that first shot, just inside 4th arrow, and 7-pin wasn't knocked out that hard, was it?
Well done. Good job, boys.
A 7-10 split would have cost Philly the game and forced a roll-off, but even without it, Pittsburgh had their chance. Eugene McCune's disastrous 8th frame really cost them. And so the Philadelphia Hitmen sweep the Pittsburgh Jackrabbits and advance into the PBA League semifinals, where they will meet the Silver Lake Atom Splitters. Prior to that matchup, semifinal number 1, which will feature the LAX taking on the defending Elias Cup champions, Billie Jean King's New York City WTT Kingpins. Let's go to Randy Peterson now, laneside with the Pittsburgh Jackrabbits.
Thanks, Mike. With me, Martin Larson, team manager Tim Mack. Martin, I'll start with you. You have a lot of team experience in your background overseas and in Europe.
Sure, I grew up bowling team in my home country, Sweden, and I've been bowling the Weber Cup twice, never lost, and I got a World Championship gold medal on the team, so yeah, I really like it. I hope we'll continue to do this over here.
So you brought a lot of really good mojo back to the Jackrabbits. You were with them last season. What do you think the big difference was in this match?
It just seemed we can't get it really going. Like, they catching the good breaks maybe, and we can't really. We were really close. They did it really good. It's small things that makes it happen.
How much fun was this for you?
It's a great time. I'll just hope we continue doing this.
Thanks, Martin, for your time. Appreciate it. Tim Mack, you know, we talked a little bit about how great the other team bowled. It wasn't so much that you guys didn't bowl that well, but I mean, they were just on fire, and every time you mounted a charge, they just ran over you. What did you see out there?
No doubt, you got to take your hat off to Jason Couch and the Philadelphia Hitmen. They performed fantastic. Almost bowled 250 every game, or had a chance to. They never let us breathe, and we were really close. Every match came down to the 10th frame. And in these matches, these single-game matches, it's one shot here and there makes such a huge difference. And we just came up a little bit short in each match, but right down to the 10th frame again in the team match, and we almost had a chance to pull it out. But proud of my guys, proud to be part of the PBA League. It's a fantastic team concept. I think it's great for bowling, and I hope the fans out there support the whole league and support the PBA in general. It's just great to be part of it.
What would you have done differently?
Probably now. I mean, Patrick Allen was injured. He was really struggling, but he had a great ball reaction. I would have liked to throw him in a match earlier, but we didn't want to have the opportunity. If he got hurt, then we lose the team event, and the team event was the big event because it's the Baker match is the 3 points. So I would have liked to, if I had to do it all over again, I probably would have thrown him in an earlier match in the doubles or trios just because of his ball reaction, and it's Patrick Allen. I
know that the loss hurts, but how much does it hurt to lose to Jason Couch and his prediction?
Well, I mean, yeah, Jason's a great buddy of mine, but when we're down here, I want to win, and I know he wants to win. But, he did go out and call it. But like I said, we gave it everything we had, and I bowled this team again. And you can throw the dice up in the air, and, you might have a different outcome. So it's a quick sprint, and we gave it the best. And just thanks, everybody, for the PBA for letting us be part of the PBA League.
Tim, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Tim Mack would no doubt like to hit rewind and try again, but it's hard to argue with these numbers. Philadelphia blanking the Jackrabbits in today's competition. Let's go to Kimberly Pressler.
I'm lane side with the winners here. Jason Couch, you said your team was going to win, and you did in a big way. How proud of this team are you right now?
I couldn't be happier. I really didn't expect a sweep, but I'm glad that they did because I put our reputation on the line by saying that we were going to crush those guys.
Yes, you did, but you guys backed it up, so good job for you. Now you guys move on to the semifinals, and you're going up against the Atom Splitters in a few weeks here. Are you going to keep the same lineup? Are you going to change the strategy? What's the plan?
I'll see how comfortable my guys are, but this supposed dream team, I don't think we're real scared right now.
All right, now let's talk to the franchise player, Bill O'Neill. I mean, you played a big part in today. You got a point in the singles, you played in the trios, got a point there, and you helped out with the team as well. Do you guys think you can carry this momentum to take on the Atom Splitters and win?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, I know for me, I know I can keep it going because I know the guys behind me are going to do a lot of striking.
All right, well, congratulations. You guys move on to the semifinals.
Next Sunday at 5 Eastern on ESPN. PBA League semifinal action begins as Chris Paul's LAX will take on the defending Elias Cup champions, Billie Jean King's New York City WTT Kingpins. That's next Sunday at 5 Eastern. The pursuit of the second Elias Cup has now reached the semifinal stage. And the Philadelphia Hitmen, with the first sweep in quarterfinal action, have defeated the Pittsburgh Jackrabbits. For Randy Peterson and Kimberly Pressler, this is Mike Jakubowski. PBA League semifinals next time around. We'll see you back in Allen Park, Michigan at Thunderbolt Lanes. Good job, boys.